Hello, welcome back to the comic book review. And today I do have a cold, so if my voice sounds hoarse, or if I cough, or hack, or do anything like that. but today we got a bit of a lot. I don't think it's not as much as last time we did one, but yeah. So let's hop right in. Okay, so now this is the first issue of Commandy, and one second, and I guess one of my friends gave me a whole bunch of Commandies, but it was like 15, 16, 13, 14 kind of thing, and it's kind of hard to kind of get what's going on, but since I read this, it helped a lot. And finally I could figure out what the heck was going on. And I'll probably give this a 5-star rating. And plus, I like that cover so much. But I don't get why the Statue of Liberty in the Empire State Building looks like they're made out of stone. Well, I use the Empire State Building, but the Statue of Liberty, that's metal. That looks like it's made out of stone. It also looks like something out of the Planet of the Apes. Okay, so next we have Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. Number, I think it's 31. Yeah, it's 31 thing. And this one is pretty good. This one actually kinda talked about the D-Day invasion kind of thing, and it was interesting. And I'll probably give this one like a 4 out of 5. You know, like it was okay. It wasn't like story-wise, it was okay. It wasn't like great as like that one, but yeah, it was good. Next I have True Believers. If you don't know what True Believers is, it's basically like Marvel comics. They go out and they kind of go and they like reprint some of the comic books, and most like sometimes like when Ant-Man and Wasp came out, they came out with a whole bunch of Ant-Man and Wasp. They reprinted a whole bunch of that. When Endgame came out, they reprinted a whole bunch of Endgame comics and stuff. So here, sorry. So here they as usual, Marvel's coming out with a new like graphic novel. It was called like Annihilation, as it says up there. Whoops. And so they guess Nova was in it, so they came out with this, and they kind of help promote it. But it's only $1 too, so kind of it's nice. It's nice. It's only like $1 too. This one I'll give a 3. A 3. Like it was okay. Story wasn't good. I didn't really care for it that much. After I read it, I'm like, oh, okay, kind of thing. But yeah, that's it. Okay. So now this is True Believers, Annihilation Mantis, and I don't know why it's Mantis, like Mantis as in Guardians of the Galaxy. Was that in here? But I think it's also like one of the first issues as Black Widow right there is actually part of the Avengers. So yeah, is that. And this was a good one. I'll probably give it a 3. I said it was, you know, it was just like Nova, okay, kind of thing. Okay. Next you have the criminally insane. You have Absorbing Man. This I think was like this was like one of those other like graphic novels they came out with. And so Absorbing Man, he's been like on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff. And so this one is good. This part is good. I enjoyed it more than the last two. It So I probably this one a 4, but still don't really enjoy it as much. Okay, so now, another True Believers. This one, it was good, I liked it. Probably this one a 5. It was, I guess you could say, entertaining. Plus, I just like the Golden Iron Man. It's just cool. And it's also the first time they have Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan, so yeah, it was pretty good. Alright, so I think if I remember correctly, the last time this was on here was when it has been into the yet to read kind of pile, and it's been read. This one I'll probably give, if I don't really remember this one, surprisingly. I'll fix that. But I'll probably give this one a 3. It was good. Okay, if I remember. I enjoyed it a lot. So that's kind of all I'll say about that. Okay, so now this was like a 64-page thing. It was nuts. And this is another like Marvel reprint. And yeah, it was like a 64-page thing. And this is when his son is born, was in this one. But Invisible Woman, I think it's Sue. Yes, Sue is dying because of the blast that they got to become superpowers. They found out if she has the baby won't survive, and she won't survive. So they go to this so they can go into this other dimension to find something to save both of them, kind of thing. And this one, it was good. You know, I'm not a big Fantastic Four person. I don't mind them. But this one, I'm giving it a 5. It was good. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I was the bad guy. I forgot his name, though. But, it was pretty good. I liked it a lot. I was impressed by it. Okay, so next we have DC finally caught on with it with, they call it Dollar Comics, except the True Believers. And so this is a reprint of Detective Comics number 554. Oh, I forgot to announce the other ones. Yeah, that Batman was 323. Because I'm just so used to these, True Believer. It was reprints. They don't say what it is. And so this is the first appearance of Black Canary. And I did not really like the art that well. I wasn't a big fan of the art. I didn't really like it. In the story itself, I think it was more you needed to read some other back issues to kind of get what's going on. So I didn't really get what was going on that well. So yeah, so probably give this a 3, 2, not a 1. It wasn't that bad, but I'd probably a 2 maybe out of 5-star rating. As 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. I always forget to say that at the beginning of the video. So yeah. Next we have Batman number 285. This one was interesting, if I remember. It was different. And it was, he can shape shift into anything. It was weird. And the comic book itself, it was very short. It feels it feels like after a couple pages you're done with the comic. What the heck? And so I'll probably give this one a 4. But yeah, this comic book, they didn't really, I guess you can say, elaborate on it. It was kind of someone happens, Batman does something, finds the bad guy, gets rid of the bad guy, something like that. It was really quick like that, and it's oh, it's I was it had a very interesting storyline going. So yeah, next. Okay, so now this is True Believers Captain Marvel. This came out when Captain Marvel came out last year. And so my mom, she buys me all these comic books. And since she buys them, I'm I might as well just go and give them to read, and she finally read this one. Finally, after like a year. And so this is the original Captain Marvel, like before, or Marvel. So before we had the lady, we had him. And like I didn't like in the movie how they had Captain Marvel as a girl, because in the comic book he's a boy. And this comic, it was good, and 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 the point when you have Miss Marvel is that he is the like a thing, like the boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing, that she figures out that he's Captain Marvel, blah blah blah. And then we're also and then also later, like in the 80s, he actually dies of cancer. And it's a very famous sad comic book when he dies of cancer. Okay. Next. Okay, welcome to our last comic book. And so now this is a pretty famous comic book. It's Tales to Astonish number 49. And you could tell this thing's beaten up. Like the cover itself is pretty bad. It's detached to the comic book, but the comic book, but like the book itself is still in pretty good shape. And so this is the first appearance of Giant Man, or when Ant-Man just kind of goes big instead of small. And so I have another one with the Giant Man, but it's with the top. But yeah, my mom gave me this for Valentine's Day, and mostly because I'm like, ooh, almost because there's not a comic book there for $30, which is so famous. It was the first time like Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, unless people join the Avengers. I'd be like, hey mom, I like the comic book. It's kind of a story comic book. She's like, okay. And when she goes to buy it, the people that are like, I don't know, because they know me, because I'm in there every day. So like, yeah, I don't think he'll like this, because when they opened it up, this person was like a complete wacko on this comic book. And it had like all this, like, it's basically like a manifesto, really. And this guy was like, the government's bad, blah blah blah, and it's like saying all this stuff. It's like, oh, that's weird. So my mom said, what other $30 comic books do you have? And he pulled out this. And this comic book itself, like, I've seen so many of these too. Like, this isn't a thing. Like, only like 5 exist in the whole world. No, there's a lot out there. Because I've seen like four different copies at my comic book store I go to every week. And they're roughly between $20 to $50. So you can still get this one somewhat cheap, surprisingly. But that's all that we have for today. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Oh yeah, I also give this one a 5 out of 5. Also, if you have like any comments and stuff, any questions, put in the comment section below. And we have a lot, and see you in the next video. Bye.